Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Subsistence. Today, we are continuing the journey to get the level 4 upgraded recurved bow. With that being said, I have the chickens fed, at least for the day, hopefully. We have 3 chickens in our animal housing now. They're doing pretty well with food and water, so hopefully we can get back today. I really don't want to be out all day. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to take me to do what I need to do down in the cave, but hopefully that is where we are going. Hopefully. Um, One of the things I want to do is I need at least 40 crystal, I'm pretty sure it is, for the level 4, and I have 23. So I need to get at least 17 more crystal. Let me shut the door on the base, and let's get out. So what I'm going to do is just do a really quick down in the cave and back out. If I can get 17 crystal very quickly, that'll be lovely. If there is a lot of crystal in the cave, I might hang out and try to get most of it. Um, I would like to have some extra for some more switches and call buttons and all of that stuff in the elevator, and for the lights in the trees. A lot of you really liked that. I'm really glad you guys did. It was something different. I just wanted to try that, and see if it would work. Uh, I would like to put another switch out in the trees somewhere just so I would have that for when I'm coming home in the dark. Hopefully, we can get something like that accomplished. So we have our diving gear. Let's go ahead and put that on. We have to take off our coat for that, so hopefully it won't be too cold. But let's go over and chop a hole in the ice. I did bring another chopping axe just to make sure I could get back out of the ice at the end of the day. So let's get to it. I want to use up the last of the oxygen tank that I'm currently using, um, just to have it out of the inventory and clear up a new slot or something, just to make sure that I have room for some things. We are cold, and I did not bring any more food. I did bring protein bars, but I didn't bring any meat, which wasn't very smart. But hopefully, the protein bars and the tomatoes that I do have will be enough to sustain us at least one day. We really can't stay for very long because of the animals. They will die, and I don't want that to happen. But I will try to get these pearls. I know we're very cold in the cave or going into the cave, because we are wet. I understand that. We're at -3. We are taking some health hits. We don't like very much longer being inside. It's always very scary coming up from the water, trying to see where the rogue campfires are. I wonder if the water's frozen in here as well. Doesn't appear to be. Okay, so let's very calmly and slowly. There's one up in the overlook. There's some crystal over here that I want to get immediately. The whole reason we're here is for the crystal. And I do want to get that, as well as, that's just stone. I thought that was a piece of coal. I really wish that cold games would introduce some type of fish in the water inside the cave. That would be an excellent source of protein for inside the cave. I know he did put the bats in here for that reason, just so he would have some food in here. Okay, let's go ahead and ignite this. We brought a lot of water with us. I didn't intend to bring all of the water that I had, but that is what happened. Let me go ahead and put my diving gear away. I'm hearing a gun. Let's put our jacket back on. Nope. Let's wear our vest. So someone left an excellent comment. The last time I came down into the caves, I did not bring a backup set of diving gear, and I really did not do that. So I still don't have a backup set. It is down at the outpost. I wanted to do a bit of diving down there. But for now, I'm going to have some protein bars, several tomatoes, just to get my food level back up to where it should be, as well as a couple of water. Let's get the old 44 out and load it, just to make sure we have that. I would almost bet that the gun sound or the weapon sound is coming from those guys. However, you can never be too sure about things. But let's get over this direction and see what we can find. Hopefully we can find the crystal we need very, very quickly, as well as a few extra pieces, and get out of here. I don't want to spend the entire... Well, I don't mind spending the entire day down here, but I don't really want to spend more than one day down here. Let's also load this shotgun, because bats are horrible in this game. I have no idea where the rest of the rogues are, but I do know that hopefully we won't have to find them or disturb them. At least the water's still running in here to wash your hands. There's coal over there. There's some mushrooms right here that I want to pick. There's more coal here. More coal over here as well. Seems like crystal's going to be an issue getting enough this time. Possibly going to be a broken leg involved. That was my one and only splint. I am also bleeding, and there is crystal over here. Not quite sure where that bat is now, but I really, really hate those things. I'm sure we can make a splint down here. We probably should, just to have another one on us for bats that are really, really horrible. I hear you. Nice. That wasn't so bad. There may be a method to killing these things. Hopefully we can figure it out. Let's wash our hands. And hopefully let's continue on looking for crystal. So our outpost or our little structure is to the north of us here. Hopefully we don't get lost in here again. There's some coal here. I'm not extremely interested in the coal. I will get it. I don't want to spend all day doing that, but I will get what I can find of it. Okay, so there's nothing up there. Has that just not despawned yet? Okay, so let's continue going in this direction, and hopefully we'll see more crystals. I don't really see anyone over here. I'm sure there are rogues over here somewhere. Not rogues, but the cave miners or whatever they're called. So we have enough crystal to upgrade the bow to level 4. Sinew is going to be an issue. I'm still running completely out of sinew. And I hear another bat. Hopefully the method that I just noticed will work. And it did not. However, I think that was just my fault completely. Because I do think it would have worked if I would have actually hit the bat. So the first time I noticed that when their wings are spread open and they're just nearly ready to attack you, there's more of them to hit. And there's that possibility. And that seemed to be when I had the best luck with them, just like that. I do think there's a method to that, and I think if you get that right, it's not a huge problem. But getting it right is the problem. Okay, so we did take our antidote. We have our infection cleared up. Let's go ahead and, well, we don't really need anything to eat, so we're doing really well. I think we're doing okay. Let's just keep looking for crystals around here. Hopefully we don't run into any of those cave hunters. A few more crystal. And we are very close to those guys. So let's go in this direction. Away from them. Let's wash our hands to prevent an infection. The bats are doing that job well enough for us that we shouldn't have to help them along. Okay, let's see what it looks like just over here. Very, very pretty. Lovely. There you go, Mama. That one's for you. I know she loves the water in this game. The waterfalls, the landscape in general. I did hear the sound of a weapon, but I don't see the guy it's attached to, so hopefully he went away and he didn't try to hunt me. I'm not really sure what I want to get here. Do I want to get all of this coal or not? I mean, there's not really a purpose for it other than burning it in the fire to keep from using so much wood. I would love to see a reason for that in the game other than that. Someone left that in a comment before I asked the question if there was any other purpose for the coal, and they said that it was to burn in the stove to keep from using so much wood. I knew that was the reason. I didn't really know if there was any other reason to have so much of it. And I kind of thought Now, why does that look like that? And I know that was not there. Did I get those crystal? I don't really think so. Let's go ahead and get this coal. And that seems to be most of the crystal in the game. Or in the cave for now. Well, hopefully I can potentially get the piece just to the right of me without annoying any of the rogues. We'll have about 28 to 30 pieces, which is great. I would love to have had 40 pieces, but as long as we have 40 in total, that's all that really matters. That was the whole purpose for coming down here. And again, this was just supposed to be a really, really quick trip. Nothing too crazy. I want to get back before my animals die, and I think you have to feed... If you have 3 animals in the animal housing, I think you need to feed them every day. I don't think they'll make it from one day to the next. I'm not quite sure about that. So here's a piece of coal we need to get. Hopefully we can get that without the bats annoying us. Ugh. They are going to be the death of me. North, I think, is the way we need to go. Hopefully. Okay, let's see if there's any more crystal over here anywhere. I think we are about to get all we can find down here. I know there's coal down here, and I'm not really trying to get all of that. But I will get what I see, like this and the piece in front of me if it doesn't despawn. And there's that. And I did not mean for that to happen. Could have used that for mass back at the base. We're getting plenty of coal. Just not nearly as much of crystal. There's a piece way down by the water. Hopefully we can get that. Whew. That was almost another broken leg. Just a piece of coal here. And another piece of coal over here. 54 pieces of coal already. There was a piece of crystal, or 2 down here. Actually 3. Wow. Pretty sure all of this wasn't down here when we first came into the cave. Not quite sure where he is. I want to try to get this crystal before he comes around the corner up here. So, that seems to be okay. Let's just make a little loop around it this way and then back to the beginning. And if we see any more crystal and coal, we'll grab that. But if not, we are going to get out of here. And I don't really see anything else. So I think I'm going to get what I need back over here, and then hopefully we can get out of here. Let's put on the diving gear and let's get back out of here. Let's also change out the axes because I need to be able to chop my way back out of the ice outside. Okay, so where exactly is the exit? right here. Probably going to have to chop my way out. It's probably dark outside. We've been down here for quite some time already. Going to be very cold as well. I just want to get back up through the ice and out of here before I run out of oxygen tanks. Not quite sure exactly where I did make the hole in the ice to begin with. Okay, but let's start chopping right here and just get out of here. No need to use more oxygen tanks than we have to. Seems a bit wasteful. Okay, and we are out of here. We don't have anything in that particular crate. It looks like we did end up spending in the night down there. No, we didn't. The sun is just now starting to set, which is lovely. We can get back to our base without any issue. We have an egg. The food is not as much of an issue as the water is. But let's put a few things away just so we can, grab that animal poop. We don't want to lose that fertilizer at all. To go back out and get that. Can't grab it through the fencing there, the railings. I need to water them after I feed them, but I'm going to go ahead and, well, they're level 2. I'm going to go ahead and get in here and put some of this loot away and get the crystal refining. We did get 4 sandstone and 3 pearls. We got 40 crystal, which was nice. Let's go down here and put the diving gear away. I do need to make another set of diving gear. Kind of stuck. I don't know what happened there. Diving gear. And then the tanks can go in here. I'm just running into everything inside the base today. Oh, it is Monday, that's for sure. Okay, so we don't have any wood. We have 2 fuel bricks. Do we need those? Did these go completely out? They did not. Let's get that going. Let's put away our cloth and our vest. We have to use the coat. It's too cold out. Let's put the water canteens up here. And we do have some pearls. And we can put you away for mass. Don't know that we had to use any of our 44 rounds. But I did leave my better weapons here. I always like doing that. And I'm going to put most of this ammo away. And I'll get my pistol back down here. Okay, let's put the 2 antidotes away. That goes there. We need to make a new axe. Yeah, that one is nearly broken. Put you away and you away as well. So we have an overflow of coal now, which is nice. And let's put the mushroom away. We have 8 total. And let's put the axe away. Is there room down here? There is not. Let's just drop it right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up the generators in a bit, just to make sure we have enough power to refine the crystal as well as the sandstone. And tend to the chickens overnight as well. And check on the garden. We do need to get more tomatoes going if we don't already have those planted. But I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.